Did you survive this market crash? Or did you panic sell all your bags? Hopefully you survived, because we're going up again. In today's video, we're gonna discuss the market and tell you how to act during these market crashes. Let's get started. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to a new video on Pongo BTC. I actually haven't uploaded for a while because I've been really busy. However, if you do want to keep getting updated by me, press the link in the description to the Telegram channel. It's been really nice in the Telegram channel lately. I've been updating there daily. So if you are interested in joining the Telegram channel, link is in the description. And while you're there anyways, press that subscribe button and that like button if you want to see more of this content. All right, let's go into the market. So what are we looking at right here? These are all the BTC liquidations from the 22nd of January, so beginning this year, up until now. And what do we see? We had two big spikes here of $1.6 billion in longs liquidated, and here $1.6 billion in longs liquidated. This is the crash of March, and this is the crash of February, which we can see right here in the charts. Here is the crash of February, and here is the crash of March. So this seemed like the biggest liquidations we have ever had, and that we were ever gonna have. However, 4 days ago, we actually saw one of the biggest liquidations in cryptocurrency ever, where we had $4.87 billion in longs liquidated, which is actually ridiculous. So there are two things that this is telling me. First of all, people are too bullish on Bitcoin. People are too euphoric. We're already going to the later stages of the bull cycle, in my opinion, by seeing this. And the second point is that people are using leverage too much while they don't know what they're doing. I want to get this straight, guys. These dumps in cryptocurrency happen. It doesn't mean that the whole crypto space is going to shit. It actually just means that we have a slight correction. We are too overheated at the moment, and we need to cool off for a bit. And this is what we saw here. We had 1 day of action where we almost went down around 18%, which is in the normal stock market is a lot, but in cryptocurrency is just another day in crypto. We have seen this before, actually every month for the last 3 months. And after the big dip, we went up again. So if you were scared in the last days that your whole portfolio was going to shit, well, then probably you haven't experienced one of these dips yet, or you were either too overexposed to one of these altcoins or one of your leverage positions. Don't use leverage for your whole portfolio, guys. Just get into your spot positions in coins you actually trust. Always keep some bigger caps in your portfolio. I always prefer either some BTC or Ethereum in your portfolio, whether you what you like the most at that moment. But never have your whole portfolio in all altcoins spread, or never have too many leverage positions open. You can trade with a small amount, you can use your leverage in there, but don't use leverage on your whole portfolio, because you will get wrecked and you will be part of these $4.8 billion long the next time that this happens. And maybe the spike is even bigger. Who knows? All right, this is a little bit of a rant about the leverage positions, because I've seen a lot of things happening regarding leverage. A lot of people are promoting it now, more so than in 2017. And because so many people are promoting it right now, it's also the reason why this is happening. You see people making a lot of profit with leverage, don't get me wrong. However, these guys are experienced mostly. You guys who are watching these videos probably were not in the crypto space during 2017. So I'm not saying you're not knowledgeable on anything, but you just haven't experienced it like they have. So it makes sense that they are making a lot of profit and you are not yet. Don't worry, you will get there, but don't be too overexposed. All right, that's it for the rant. Let's go into the markets actually, because if you have survived this dip, if you haven't panic sold any of your positions, you are probably recovering pretty nicely already. So we have seen this big dip on Bitcoin. And at this moment, I don't hold any Bitcoin. I have most of my position in Ethereum, because like I said, you need to have one of the bigger caps. And right now I have more trust in Ethereum. And this trust has actually paid off pretty well, because Ethereum actually dropped off just like Bitcoin has. However, the recovery for Ethereum has been amazing already. Right now we're at $2,440, and the top is actually at $2,550. So it's only $100 until an all-time high, while BTC is still sitting at $55,000, while its all-time high is at $65,000. So that's a big difference. Ethereum is doing really well. And like we have been saying on the channel, guys, Ethereum is the mother and all the altcoins are the children. So the children often grow faster, but they will follow their mother. So Ethereum has to move first. So what have we seen? Well, we have seen that the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio obviously has been going up since Ethereum is rallying right now and Bitcoin hasn't. So this is the trend that we have identified before, that we were in this band. Shout out to Benjamin Cohen, who's actually making great videos about this band that we have been following in the last 2.5 years. And we have been over the half of this band right now. And I think we're going to this stop exactly right here. Half of May, we will get there. And we will retest this support as resistance. And we still have quite some way to go up for Ethereum. About 22%. So that's pretty nice. All right, so what does that mean for the rest of the altcoin market? I know Ethereum is doing well, but for the rest of the altcoin market, we do see some negative numbers, like here on Link, minus 2.5%. Well, what we know about these prior cycles of quick bullish momentum on Ethereum is that altcoins will follow and often follow faster. If you want to see some of that, take a look at my older altcoin analysis videos. There I explain more in detail that during these cycles of Ethereum uptrend against BTC, altcoins are actually performing even faster than Ethereum is. So what do I expect for something like Link? And you can already see that something like Link isn't down that much. We see that it broke out right here. Let's do some TA on Link for funsies. We see here we had some highs. We actually broke out of it. And right now we are retesting that as support, after which we'll probably go for higher prices. And on the short term, we could definitely get to a $60, $70 Link. And that sounds crazy because that's already 100% for a big cap. But like I said, once Ethereum goes, the rest just goes ham. Same for DOT. DOT is doing pretty well. It's actually a bit more bearish than Link because Link has been performing really well during the crash, but right now it's lacking. But also DOT is recovering a bit. I actually have some same projections for DOT. I do think Link will go faster than DOT actually at this moment in time because DOT already had such a rally this year, while Link actually had a rally way before that, and right now it's actually consolidating. I think Link will move faster. Something like Atom is another holding of mine. We can see that we have identified this right here as a bottom. We actually have identified this as support before, and we see that here around this $19 range was a great point to buy. Obviously lower is even better. But also Atom will probably go to all-time highs really soon. And I'm just really bullish on the whole altcoin space. Let's talk about Pickle, because I talked about Pickle in my latest market update video. I picked up some Pickle, and it's mostly because of their DILL release. And right now, it got released right in the middle of the crash of BTC. Worst timing ever. I don't know why they did this. Normally, you technically wait till there is bullish momentum on releases. Pickle did the other way around, so I'm really wondering why they did this. However, I saw on Pickle that there is a lot of volume locked already. A lot of Pickles are locked right now. And something really bullish for Pickle is people get rewarded in Pickle for all the volume that is on the platform. So they get a percentage of the volume on the platform if they stake their Pickle. These Pickles, the team has to buy from the market. So every time there is a payout, the team has to buy all the Pickles from the market, from their own pool, and this will always push up the prices. So both Pickles being locked for sometimes even more than 4 years, and the team having to buy these pickles from the market, I expect some bullish momentum during this alt season for Pickle. And I think this thing can go really, really high past these all-time high levels. And actually, this is not an all-time high. This is an all-time high in OKX. But this thing is actually coming from something like $70, $80. And it might return to that place. But obviously, it's quite a low cap, so a low cap also has more risk, and we do see that it hasn't pumped because of the release that they actually did. So for now, it's a more longer term play. It's not a short term news play. It's a more longer term. People are locking up their pickles, and people are actually using the platform. So it's a more longer term play on Pickle, and I will hold on to my bag that I have right now. I have to say this is just a very small bag, though. All right. Then something I picked up is Balancer, and I mentioned this in the Telegram group. I saw something very bullish on Balancer on the fundamental side. I actually picked it up quite high. I picked it up, I think I picked it up at the actual high, around $70. And right now we are going down because of the crash, obviously. We have found support levels where we have previously found support. So that's somewhere around here. And my magnet is on. Somewhere around here. We can see previously we've seen this as, let me turn off the magnet, seen this as resistance, support, support, and now another one, support. So I think we at least for Balancer go up this trend where we have been going for the last couple of weeks, and we will see a $75 Balancer pretty soon, and probably higher. All right, let's see if we can find something interesting on the BTC pair still. AVAX, let's obviously talk about AVAX. Because I have shown the bands that we had been talking about on the USDT pair. Let's go there first. Where we found support and resistance last time. Okay, so a recap from last time is that we were moving up on this band, and I said we'll probably find support right here, and we will continue further to new highs. However, what has happened? BTC shit on the party, and we went down below this line, and I said below this line there is trouble. I didn't sell my bags though. I don't sell bags when they are already down. What was it here? Let's see. When they are already down around 20%. I don't sell my bags. I actually keep onto them. People try to momentum trade this. I've tried it in the past. It doesn't work for me. I either trade or do a long-term investment. This is a longer-term investment for me. But we actually went down around 40%. But we nicely see that this support band that we saw right here held again for AVAX. And also this resistance band will probably be pretty important right now. We saw that we lost it here. And when we lost it here, I told you guys we will probably go back to this band. And that's exactly what we did. And right now we have been bouncing up again. If you haven't bought into AVAX yet, I think it's a great time right now. Eventually we will go to these all-time highs. It's just a matter of how many times do we test this $40 mark before we actually push through it and go to new highs. I think the space between this $40 right here and the actual all-time high is all free space. So once we go through, we move up really fast. And I still like AVAX fundamentally, of course, as I already stated before. All right, this was a really quick update video on the market. Pretty soon I want to do a video on profit taking, because I think that's very important. I think it's even more important right now because a lot of people have experienced a pretty substantial crash, and they can really see the value in having some USDT or just some fiat lying around for buying up these dips. A lot of problems people had is the dip game, but they didn't have any funds. They didn't have any liquidity to actually buy up these dips because we're already so overexposed to crypto. I understand that. I have most of my bags in crypto too, but I want to do a video on actually talking about how to take profit in an uptrend and how I do it, how I approach these things. So if you're interested in such a video, please leave it in the comments. If I get enough comments about it, I will do the video pretty soon. Again, if you like the video, press the subscribe and the like button, and see you in my Telegram channel. And then I will see you in the next video.